What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. That's right, guys. It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. I hope all is good. I hope you guys had a great week this week. And I hope you guys are going to rest a little bit before we get right into studying to get some more money the next week. Now, with that being said, I'm going to talk to you guys about how we finished off the week in the Options group chat, how the stock market itself finished off the week, and a few things that we can look forward to the next week. So, with that being said, veterans of the channel, go down below, definitely like the video, definitely drop a comment, and your support helps my channel grow, so I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate you even more if you watch the whole video. Newbies to the channel, if you're interested in the stock market, if you're interested in trading options, you want to learn how the game go, I'm your boy, I'm the Options Boss. I'm going to give you the game from A to Z, let you know how the thing go. So you definitely want to go down below, click that subscribe button. You want to hit the notification bell, and you want to make sure you get all notifications sent to your phone, to your email, however you do with YouTube. And the reason why you want to do this is so when I drop these Get Money Jewels, first things first, you'll get it right off the press and put it right into play the very next day, as soon as the market opens. Now, with that being said, guys, it was a wild, crazy week. My gosh. On the one hand, I'm excited about how the week went, and I'm going to tell you guys why. For those of you that's in my group chat, you probably already know why I'm excited. And on the other hand, I'm ready to decompress. This week was a lot to take in trading-wise, guys. And it's really simple. You had SPY set up to be bullish. You had QQQ set up to be bullish. And it wanted to go so bad. But every time it wanted to go, there would be some type of snag, whether it's, Joe Biden issues, or whether it's Delta variant issues, or, the Fed talked about tapering, and that was the last kill shot of the week. So essentially what you had is you had a week where we wanted to go up, and things looked like it might have went up, but it was just a major pullback. I think SPY finished down about 2%, or about 1.5%, should I say, for this week. And it lost a key support level around that 147-ish area. So that's going to be something interesting to see if we're going to be bearish next week. That 147 level I thought was very key. There are some more key levels to look for on SPY, and there's some key levels to look for on QQQ. And if you guys are interested in that, you definitely need to sign up for my channel memberships. I'm going to put the link down below in the description. My channel memberships is 3 tiers. The first tier is $2.99, second tier is $7.99, third tier $29.99. But that third tier is very clutch, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I drop exclusive videos explaining to you guys certain things in the market to help you prepare a little bit better, help you prepare a little bit more easily to get ready for the very next week. So there's a couple more levels on SPY that's very important, and I'm going to be dropping videos on that later on this evening in the channel membership section. You definitely want to sign up for that. And there's a couple levels on QQQ that's very important, and I'm going to be dropping some videos on that. Definitely doing deep dives on those. So you definitely want to sign up for that. But I don't even want to get distracted too much with that. The thing is, we lost that key level with that 447-ish type of area. And that makes me think we could possibly be bearish. But the market overall wants to be bullish. So I'm still not 1,000% convinced that we won't make some kind of magical bounce. But at the same time, I'm definitely a little more guarded with my optimism right here, right now, where we stand, as compared to where I would have been, say, 7 days ago, or the last time I made a video. So, that's definitely something to be looking for. When you're trading next week, especially to start the week, you definitely want to go in positions light. I wouldn't even go in puts heavy. If we're bearish, obviously you got to get into some puts, but I wouldn't even go extremely heavy there, because I'm not convinced that we won't bounce. But at the same time, this is a good situation to be hedged, where you need to have puts and you need to have calls. This way, you're going to take an L somewhere, but you're going to get that back, and hopefully a little bit more on the other side, whether it's bullish or bearish. So you guys know I always talk about hedging and how to prepare yourself for situations like that. If you have not seen me talk about hedging, I'll link a video right up top, where I'll talk about how to hedge and how to make sure that you're prepared for certain situations. But as far as the options group chat go, we got off to a rocky start. And it was interesting that we got off to a rocky start because we had my second red week in 21 weeks last week. So getting off to a rocky start was a bit of a tedious thing for me. It was a bit aggravating. But you guys know I say in when I say in, out when I say out, green at the end of the week. So lo and behold, we were able to pull a comeback. We finished about, I think, $900 and some odd dollars in the green. Of course, you guys know I never use a cheat sheet or anything. I just kind of be spitballing, telling you guys, you know, whatever it is that I recall or saw happen. So about $900 and some dollars in the green. So it was a green week for the Options Boss group chat, the Let's Eat group chat. You guys definitely should ask about the paid options group chat. It's a great way to get plays sent to you and to get knowledge fed to you. If you're interested in options trading, and you're not in the options group chat, you're definitely doing yourself a disservice. But that being the case, finished about $900 and some dollars up. But that wasn't even a big deal. The biggest deal of the week was I've been playing around with the strategy for the past few weeks, playing around with kind of a different way of how I identify options that I want to buy. Now, for those that don't know me, for those that's new to this channel, I started out trading options the beginning of 2021, and I started out with 50 bucks. A lot of you know, you can, you know, do my backstory, look at my older videos, whatever you want to do. I started out with 50 bucks, and I was fortunate enough to turn that into thousands of bucks, literally, from trading options. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of it was luck, and a lot of it was the game. I believe it was easier to trade options in 2021 when I started as opposed to where we are now. And I said 2021. This is 2021. I should have said 2020. I believe it was easier to trade options then. So a lot of that played into the fact that I was able to take such a small number and turn it into the type of number that it is now. But nevertheless, you never want to stop learning. You never want to stop growing. I'm definitely never going to stop learning and never going to stop growing. You know, again, guys, I'm from Philly. I'm from the inner city. I'm a high school dropout. So I always feel like for me to be good at something, I got to put in an extra effort, which I never mind because I enjoy that part, because I enjoy being able to, you know, have the people that thought that I couldn't do it see that I could do it. I enjoy that part of it. So that being the case, I've been grinding, trying to figure out this new strategy this new little wrinkle that I can add to what I already do as far as trading options. And I think I might have stumbled across something that I'm really, really digging. And essentially what it is, the guys in the group chat know, if you're in my Facebook group, you might have heard it mentioned. Basically, I've located certain triggers on a stock that I look for. And when a stock hit these triggers this past week, I've seen it happen 10 times. I've called 11 plays, should I say. So I've seen it happen 11 times. And throughout these 11 triggers, would you believe we closed 10 of these plays? 10 of them finished green. Every single one of them. The only one that's not green is the one that we have not closed yet. It's a play I'm in right now. I'll actually give you that one, guys. We're in Roblox 90 call for next week. And the market was hideous towards the end of the day. So Roblox dumped as well as SPY, the whole entire market, like I told you earlier. But nevertheless, I'm not really fearful because Roblox did hit my triggers. And because it hit my triggers, I feel like that this position is going to do what the 10, that's right, 10 previous positions before it did, which was get us some green. And these wins that I got off of these plays that hit my trigger, they were all big wins. I don't even want to say they were all big wins, but I want to say at least 9 of them was big wins. And I'm being generous here because I'm not in front of my spreadsheet, but I really believe all 10 of them was big wins. And when I say big, I mean, you know, 60-70% on most of these wins right here at the very least. We hopped in a Spotify. That was my last trigger that I actually called and got out on. And I mean, guys, I caught the way that the group chat goes. I'll jump in a play, And after I jump into play for myself, I got to type it up to the WhatsApp team. I got 2 group chats in WhatsApp that got to get this play. And by the time I got the play, I forget what premium I paid for. It's probably like $220, something like that, whatever. By the time I paid for the Spotify call, typed it up, and put it in both of the chats, the thing was already at 300. And a lot of the team wasn't even able to get in it because it ran so fast. That was the fastest run on a trigger play that I've had. Now, the trigger doesn't necessarily mean, for me at least, not yet, I'm still playing with it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go crazy real quick like that Spotify call did, but it does mean that I expect this play to get us some money. And that Spotify thing went nuts. It went up about 100 and some percent, like 105% or whatever, so fast. By the time I went to tell everybody to take profit, I'm not even sure who did or didn't get out of it. But it had to be like a 6-minute win. And in like this 6-minute span, you probably, if you had, like I said, if I paid $220 for a premium, you left out with $440. So if you had, just imagine if you had 2 contracts, 10 contracts, 20 contracts on this play, and to do that quick, you could literally make thousands of dollars in a matter of seconds. And that's how crazy it was. I'm not going to say that this trigger thing is 1,000% yet because I'm still toying around with it, but that aspect of the market definitely got me excited to see what's going to happen next week. But on the flip side, the aspect of the market going bearish, SPY dumping, pretty much the whole market dumping towards the end of the day, that's got me a little exasperated, because we are in a few calls. But I didn't want to dump those calls while the market was dumping, because a lot of times after we dump like that, there will be at least some type of a bounce back, even if not a full bounce back. So I felt like I would have been cutting my legs if I dumped out of some of those plays at that time. But nevertheless, that trigger definitely got me excited. And even if it's going to be a bearish week next week, I'll be looking for triggers on bearish type plays, as I always do, and I'm looking for triggers on bullish type plays. And I think if we can find some plays like that, we can improve the group chat, the paid options group chat, from what it is, which I already think. Of course, I could be biased, but even from what other people have told me, I already think that we are the best options group going, especially for the price that you pay. For us, it's only $55 your first month, $105 for each month after that. So I definitely think we're the best group going for that price point. But with that being said, I feel like that this trigger, if I can really hone this in and lock this in and have this a big part of my repertoire, I feel like we could be an even better group chat going forward, which is a scary thought for me because it gives me even more opportunity to help hundreds of people that are in my group chat, and hundreds and hopefully thousands to come, as well as myself and my loved ones, to make lifetime money, to make generational curse breaking money, to make money that could set up your generation, your next generation, and so forth and so forth. And that's what this is all about, guys. We like trading because we trying to change our situation. Or if our situation is already good, we're trying to improve our situation to be great, and so forth and so forth. That's how I got into the market. I made halfway all right money, but I used to always want more, and I used to always want to be able to do more for my family, my friends, my loved ones. And I knew that from hearing about the stock market that could be a way for me. And, I started reading about it, and here I am now, fast forward to today. So I know why you guys are trading, and I think that this trigger could definitely be something that's going to really help me get to that point. I'm definitely curious to see how next week is going to go, if it's going to be bearish or if it's going to be some type of bounce to let us get back into the game a little bit. It was a crazy week. It was a wild week, and it was an exhausting week. And I know you guys had to feel all those things too. So with that being said, guys, you definitely want to prepare for next week. Something that your weekend, you want to figure out what it is, and you want to game plan for it. Because if you don't game plan, this is how I came up with the trigger. Because on the weekends, while everybody's out partying or, going out with friends or whatever, or sleeping in or whatever it is, while everybody's doing that, I'm home in front of my laptop. I'm looking at videos. I'm reading stuff online. I'm playing with different hypothetical scenarios. And I'm doing all of this to help me get to the point that I can say, guys, I'm a great trader. And to this day, I still don't consider myself a great trader. I think I'm really good. And I think I'll be a great trader one day because my drive to succeed is what it is. So I'll be a great trader one day. And the sooner that day comes, the sooner I can help more and more people, you know, get out of the situations they're in or improve the situations they're in. So you definitely want to study something. You got to figure out what you're weak at and you got to study it. You got to figure out what you're good at and figure out how you can improve upon that. Because like I said, I don't think of myself as a bad trader, but I still know, I don't even think of myself as an average trader or an above average trader. I know I'm very good at what I do. Not to be cocky, but just saying. I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber for a reason, guys. And y'all know why I say that. But with that being said, I still know that I need to improve. So that's why I worked and that's why I was looking and trying to find this trigger. And even hitting the first 10 and maybe the first 11, depending on what Roblox do, I'm still going to continue to work on this trigger so I can make it as solid as I possibly can. And I want you guys to be working this weekend, whether it's working on the Greeks or working on how to make, you know, how to read a chart, or working on what indicators to use, or how to find support and resistance, or even the psychology of trading. Because trading is a super psychological thing. And people don't realize that sometimes. If you don't have the psychology down to trading, you can have all the information down pat. You can have all the terminology down pat. If you don't have the psychology of trading down pat, you ain't going to go far. That's just the bottom line. You might as well take that money and go to the casino or put it in something that you don't got to invest or watch it in, because you can't watch money and not have the psychological part intact and think you're going to make that money, make more money. It doesn't work that way. So definitely work on something, guys, this week. I want you to be better Monday than you are the day that you're watching this video. And if you watch this video Monday, then I want you to be better the day after that you watch this video, so that way you could be ready so we could get some money. So guys, listen, definitely make sure you like the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. You can always be a boss with the options boss, guys. I'm a holler when I holler.